Operations, ID, Online Business and Marketing at HDFC Ergo General Insurance Company Limited. And he's been driving HDFC Ergo's digital initiatives starting July 2008. And before that, spent a considerable amount of time with IBM India and Capgemini. It used to be called Putney Computer Systems, now Capgemini. And somebody who's really spread his tentacles in understanding what the customer needs. And we're seeing all that come to play right here and now. Last leg of conversation with him on some exciting initiatives.
This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishi K.
So let's round this up by talking about how you've gone omni-channel. And by omni-channel, I just don't mean social networking, but the fact that, SMS, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, all of that being used.
Yeah, Rishi, we live in a very interesting world. Today, our interaction with the external world is not limited only one mode. We start our day when it's from home, uh, acting on cell phone. We reach office, we are on the laptops all together, somewhere we go, and somebody gives a phone call to us, you speak to your agent, we distribute, our policies through agents, brokers, banks, OEMs, so various mode. And when you are dealing with this kind of a situation, it's very critical for us extend DIA as a service in the near future to our agents as well, so that when they are talking to the customer, they right solution customer. It because people have started forgetting going to the bank. And similar experience we want to give to our customer. As per them, by next month or so, we percent of our customer is in this mode. It is going to be going with that passion that every customer who has any need with us, whether at time of buying, and more importantly, because there's some most neglected area, the policy has been sold after that servicing is a bit of a neglected area. Even journey, he can get at the comfort of his zone any kind of service. He want to add a member, got a new baby, want to add on the policy, he can do it by paying the premium at the comfort of his home. He doesn't have to call up his agent and say, hey, how I do it. And our agents also, when they look at it, they're just loving it because suddenly they're feeling very, very empowered. Their interaction with their customers is also improving. And that's what they want.
Given the fact that you're such a pioneer in digitizing the field of insurance, what to you is the future of AI? What is the future of artificial intelligence as far as insurance is concerned? And what can we expect in the near future?
Oh, it's going to be mind-boggling, Rishi. Sometimes I too get scared. The pace is so high that 2 years back, even I did not assume that it's going to be that big. And we are, heavily data intensive industry. Starting with that, Rich, how the times are going to be very interesting because when we see it, the application of it is continuously increasing. We are able to automate tons of things. I would be able to predict if I sell a policy to somebody, whether a customer is going to have a need, what kind of a need. If I'm going to make any kind of a mistake, I will get to know well in advance and provide me opportunity to correct it before even customer realize it. And that's how we can completely predict the behavior of the customer on his interaction with me. That's the very, very important aspect, when it comes to heavy customer interaction. Number one. Number two, there are IoT devices, Internet of Things devices. They are coming up, and these are the sensors which are collecting tons of data. So, for example, even for the corporate lines of business, for example, workmen's compensation, there could be work-related injuries, and companies buy claims. There are devices which we can attach to the levers, the way they are lifting the boxes. Can that cause an injury? And that can warn them. We can train them that for the right way to lift it. And if the companies are going to deploy those sensors, etc., probably their insurance premium is going to go down. So they can save money on that. That's one part of it. Second is that absenteeism, which work-related injury that can happen, that go down. So there is a significant values. So our Munich Re, we are part of the family, and they are heavily investing in the Internet of Things devices. And we are going to put those sensors across the corporate, and they can detect fire, water leakages, and that can cause the machinery breakdown. We can predict well in advance and help our customer, stay up and running.
Wow. All of that sounds very Star Wars and Star Trekky.
It's
The
real, it's
future is
real,
here.
it's real.
Thanks very much for your time. It's always a pleasure talking to you, and we'll have you back soon as you have more innovations to share. Yeah?
Thank you, Hrishi. Great talking to you.
It's Dire Straits, Walk of Life, up ahead, the Bloomberg Queen Minute. You don't want to go anywhere.